What's up, guys? It's Joel here, and today's video, the NFL playoffs are right here. Week 18 was just done, and the playoffs are now here. They're set. So I'm gonna give you guys my predictions. Let's not waste time. Let's get into it. All right, so here is the playoff picture, as you can see right here. So let's go with the first match, which is the Carolina Panthers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Now, for this matchup right here, I don't think it's going to be a close one. To me, in my opinion, I'm going to have the Rams beating the Panthers because they have one of the best offenses in the NFL. Matthew Stafford is like the current favorite to be the MVP, and they're going to bring Devontae Adams back. So I think this Rams team is going to blow out the Panthers. The next matchup we have here is the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this could be the best match in the wild card round. You got the Niners, who have Brock Purdy and CMC, and you have the Eagles with Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, and Saquon. For this match, this is going to be a high-scoring game. But I think I am going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles beating the San Francisco 49ers in a close one. I think by a field goal. I think somehow the refs are going to screw the Niners in this game. I think the refs are going to screw the Niners in this game. So with that being said, Eagles move on. Next match we have here is the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. This is the most exciting matchup in my opinion. You have now Caleb Williams has had himself a year. Here, the Bears have had themselves a year. The Packers, they would have had one of the best seasons. I honestly thought the Packers would have been on the 3rd seed. I honestly thought they would have been in a higher seed, like probably the 5th seed, or probably even winning the NFC North with Micah Parsons. But now he's injured. That defense, they're facing home advantage. Like basically, the Bears have home advantage in this matchup here. So they're going to struggle. I feel like the Packers are going to struggle in this game. So with that being said, I have the Chicago Bears beating the Green Bay Packers by 2 touchdowns and a field goal by 17 points. So let's go to the AFC side right now. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Houston Texans. Now, I've heard Houston's defense is top tier. And they're gonna face old Aaron Rodgers. Now listen, I'm not saying this because I'm not saying this because I'm a Steelers hater. It's just that if this was prime A-Rod, I think he would have handled this Houston D. But like, I feel like if the Steelers brought back DK Metcalf, I think the Steelers team would have a chance. But I think defense will win Houston the game, and they have been hot. So with that being said, I have Houston in beating the Steelers in an upset, or probably I don't know if it's considered an upset, but anyway. Next matchup, oh boy, you got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Buffalo Bills. Oh man, this. Let me just tell you one thing. These two teams right here, they're my top 2 teams to go out in the AFC. You have Jacksonville, who have Trevor Lawrence being on fire. The Jags have been on fire lately. And you have the Buffalo Bills, who have been this is their easiest route to the Super Bowl because there's no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow stopping them. But now you have quite possibly a prime Lawrence. They're facing a prime Lawrence. I don't know at this point. I don't know who to pick. I could go either team here, but man, I think I think this is good. I think this game is gonna go to overtime. I think Buffalo barely beats Jacksonville. You know what? I was gonna go Jacksonville, but then I'm gonna put some faith on the Bills. So with that being said, I have the Bills barely beating the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next match we have here is New England versus the Chargers. Now, oh boy. No, honestly, no. I don't think this is going to be a close game. Justin Herbert, I think Justin Herbert is going to struggle in this game. You have Drake May, who has been on fire, who I love. I love how Drake May is playing, but the Patriots have had an easy schedule. I've heard that the Patriots have had an easy schedule, but I think that's not gonna happen. I think the Patriots are gonna dominate the Chargers in this matchup. I think Drake May is gonna throw for 4 touchdowns in this matchup here, and Stephon Diggs will have himself a game. So with that being said, I have New England beating the LA Chargers. All right, let's go back to the NFC side. We're gonna go with this matchup here: Seahawks versus the Los Angeles Rams. Now, Rams are a good team. Seahawks are a good team. This is gonna be another big marquee matchup right here. Seahawks have a great defense, and I love the Seattle D. And on the other, and Seattle has offense. Sam Darnold has been a good quarterback. But they're facing against Matthew Stafford, an MVP. But I think in this matchup here, defense will win the game, and Seattle has a better D than LA, and they have a good offense as well. So with those two combined, I think that's going to be enough to beat the Rams. So with that being said, I have the Seattle Seahawks beating the Los Angeles Rams. Next match we have here is the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears. Now, I love how the Bears are playing. I really do. But you're facing an Eagles team. You are man, Jalen. Now, I think I have an upset here. Now, normally I would have gone with the Philadelphia Eagles because of Saquon, but I think Caleb Williams will pop off. I think the Chicago crowd is gonna help the Bears motivate themselves and go try hard right here. I think the Bears will I think Chicago will have themselves a playoffs. So with that being said, call me crazy, but give me Chicago beating the Philadelphia Eagles, getting their revenge from last playoffs. Because last playoffs, the Bears were close. But because of that one doink.
And he hits the upright again. That's impossible.
I think they missed. They were eliminated by the Eagles. They barely lost them. But I think in these playoffs, I think the Bears will beat the Eagles by a touchdown. Give me the Bears beating the Eagles. Let's go to the AFC. We have the Houston Texans going up against the Denver Broncos. I just realized that I totally messed up here. If I pick the Bills, they're facing the Denver Broncos, and then if Houston beats Pittsburgh, they're facing the Patriots. So you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I am gonna change my mind. I have Jacksonville. No. You know what? I'm gonna stick with it. Stick with it. Bills face the Broncos. Houston faces New England. So for Denver versus Buffalo, you know what? This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. But I think Josh Allen will have himself a match. Give me Buffalo beating Denver. Yes. This is I could be totally wrong here. This could be the worst playoff predictions of all time, but I'm going to go with it. So, I have Bills moving to the AFC Championship game. So, and the next matchup, the final matchup in the AFC Divisional is the Pats versus the Texans. Listen, Texans have good D, but Patriots have good D and good offense, which I think carries them to a victory. Drake May has been unbelievable, and I think this success will continue. Give me the Patriots beating Houston. So with that being said, we have Seahawks versus Bears and Bills versus Patriots. Let's go on the NFC. We have the Seahawks versus the Bears. This is an unexpected NFC matchup right here. Now look, I did say Kalen Williams was going to go for the upset against the Eagles, but I think the Cinderella story will end because of that Seattle defense. I love that Seattle defense, and I think Sam Darnold throws for three touchdowns and the running. I think Sam Darnold will throw for 3 touchdowns. So with that being said, give me Seattle going to the Super Bowl. Oh, and now AFC Championship is a rivalry. We have the Buffalo Bills who need to go to the who you have the Buffalo Bills and you have the New England Patriots. Now, if I don't pick the Bills, August is gonna hate me. But here's the thing though. You have both of these teams won on the road. Drake May has been unbelievable. I want to pick Buffalo. Listen, I want to pick Buffalo. But the thing is, I feel like Drake May is going to have himself a playoffs. I think he's going to pop off. You know what? I'm just going to go through my mind right here. You know what? Give me New England beating Buffalo. It sucks. It sucks to say it. It sucks to say it. Give me New England going to the Super Bowl. And now my Super Bowl matchup is a Super Bowl rematch. Seahawks versus New England. This could go very wrong, but for this matchup here, I think defense will win the game. I think, but they have both good Ds. I think it's gonna be a very good matchup. I think both quarterbacks will have themselves a game, but I think in the end, a defensive play is going to win, in which I think Seattle is going to clutch up the win. So with that being said, my Super Bowl winner is the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, give me the Seattle Seahawks winning the Super Bowl this year. That is my Super Bowl pick. So with that, here is my official Super Bowl bracket prediction. I have Seattle winning it all. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, what are your guys' Super Bowl picks? I don't know about you, but this could be the most unpredictable Super Bowl in my opinion. Anything could happen at this point, because there's no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow. This Super Bowl could go unexpected. So, yep. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the post turn on the post notifications, and like I might have said this, I think I said this once, but I'm gonna say it again. Comment down below and let me know your guys' Super Bowl prediction. Who do you guys think is gonna win the Super Bowl? So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.